Hi everybody, Kai Waza with you again, and it's time for another haul. Oh my gosh, kind of made a big haul today. I went to the Friends of the Library sale because I know they're getting ready to move across the street into permanent location that's smaller than where they are. And they did advertise this week that they were doing a 50% off of everything. Everything was 50% off. So I'm like, okay, I better go and check out the records, and pick up some stuff because I'm sure there'll be some things. So I did that today. But I also have a small haul from Savers to show you: music, records, a couple books, and something else that we're going to start with that's not used or vintage or from either of those places, but it's just something I got at Barnes & Noble's this week that I feel compelled to share with you. So let's get started. So yeah, I was in Barnes & Noble's bookstore and stumbled across this, and wasn't really cheap, but like, I have to get this. I have to get it. This is my bookstore. 100 postcards of beautiful shops around the world. And it looks like a book. It was $22. But it's 100 postcards, right? And they are beautiful. I mean, there's just all different postcards of different bookstores all around the world. And I love pictures like this, pictures of books and pictures of record shops and stuff. And people's collections. So this is just, I can't even tell you how beautiful this whole set is to me. In fact, now that I think about it, I really should have gotten 2 sets. One to keep for myself, and one to send to other people, because I do write postcards. That's why I got it. I belong to a postcard exchange thing, and I also do just send postcards out a lot of times, and I'll write, as much as I can, sort of in small letters, and make it like almost an entire letter fitting onto a postcard. So anyway, I'm not going to show you all 100 of these, but you get the idea. I mean, it's amazing. It's beautiful. So cool. Love it. And like I said, it was 22. So what I should say too is that now that they've done this, they need to do 100 postcards of coffee shops around the world, and that we need 100 postcards of record shops around the world. Music and record shops, that's what we need. I did get a couple of books, one at Savers and one at the record shop today. The Friends of the Library. But this is, I got this at Savers. This is actually something you see on Amazon and eBay and whatever, selling for a decent amount. I was kind of surprised to see it there. I had not had a copy of it, so I totally got it for myself. I have no intention of reselling it, but it's just The Fires of Pele, The Lost Journals of Mark Twain. It's not really The Lost Journals of Mark Twain, but it's a bizarre story, and it has really cool artwork in it that's, a combination of mixed things, and it just looks really cool. So yeah, I wanted to get it for myself to gaze upon. Now, for the records that I got at Savers, I picked up Xavier Cugat, Latin for Lovers. I wasn't 100% sure if I had this one or not. Werner Mueller. But, these gatefold phase 4, you got to get them. Dreamy Dancing, Sammy Kaye. Lester Lannon Plays Latin. Oh, this was a Japanese record, but it's easy listening songs, as you can see here. violin player. Doris Day, hooray for Hollywood, love her. Yeah, Lisbon at Twilight. I didn't have this one, George Melishrino's orchestra. Never saw this one before. I don't know. America, I Hear You Singing, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, and Fred Waring and the Pennsylvanians. So I don't know about this, but we'll find out. And what I was really happy to find was this lovely budget label Crown record. I don't think I've ever seen this one before, but it's a takeoff on The Three Sons, featuring the Three Tops, organ, guitar, accordion, which is what the Three Sons were. Mood Rhapsody. Yeah, I was really happy to find that. And that is what I got at Sabres. Now it was half off, so it was $3, so it was only $1.50 at this is the only book I got at the Friends at the Library sale today, but hardcover book, Natural Anomalies and Historical Monsters, Special Cases. I love this kind of weird, stuff. So it's all about these things, human anomalies and weird things that people have collected or whatever. Some neat illustrations, and I wanted to get it. Fiji mermaids. Anyway, you get the idea. And at half off, it was $1.50. So, yay. Now, for the records. First up, there's a million records. So these were all half price, any price tags you see. You know, I love Nana Mouskouri. I mentioned that in the last one, and they did have a couple of Nana Mouskouri albums that were at $3. And for half off, $1.50, I'm going to get them because I just love her myself. I mean, yes, I do program her on the radio station, but I just, will hang on to these. I love her myself, just love her music. And then I picked up a Christmas one, Mantovani's. It's a 2-album set, and it was half off, so it was $1. Excuse me. Dick Contino and his accordion. Jack Jones. Yeah, whatever. It was 50 cents. I got it. The Jetsons theme. We'll see if I can use it or whatever. Hi-Fi and Wide, The Three Sons. I think that's kind of a well-known album. I don't know how this will be, but I love the cover. Saxophone solos with organ. Charlie Bird, guitarist. More Howard Roberts Quartet. Songs by Frankie Lane. Songs of Wonderful Girls, Richard Heyman. Couple Lenny D's. This one, I think this will be good. The playlist on it, I love. Alley Cat, the songs, Gravy Wall, Slimehouse Blues. This should be cool. And this one from the 70s will be super cool, I'm sure. Mr. Lenny D with Sing and Love Train. The Tie a Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree. Can't wait to hear that one. And also Sprach Zarathustra, 2001. Jackie Gleason. Okay, this is like a gospel one, but I just had to get it for 50 cents. I do have a few gospel records, I don't know. It's too amazing looking. Time is moving on. The Lewis family. And here's not the same Robert Lewis, but Robert Q. Lewis. And there's more. Lawrence Welk presents the Lennon Sisters here, one of the early Lennon Sisters records. Ethel Merman, Call Me Madam. And they had several Connie Francis albums, and I just grabbed them. Like, you know, they're half off. Let's do it. Great movie hits. My Heart Cries for You. Secondhand Love. Italian favorites. German favorites. And that's it. I wish they'd had Jewish favorites. I've seen that one. I mean, seen of it. I would love to hear it. I have her Hawaiian album. I've had it for a long time. So Steve Lawrence, Gotta Be Me, love him. Ferrante and Teicher with percussion. This is one of the earlier Ferrante and Teicher on ABC Paramount, so it's going to be, you know, a little kind of more experimental and interesting. Jack Jones sing Michael Legrand. I honestly couldn't remember whether I had grabbed this one earlier or not, so I got it. Steve Allen. Harmonicats. Ted Lewis. Xochimilco. Engelbert Humperdinck in Time. I have to turn this over. Now that's fashion right there. My friend, fashion. Love it. Guy Lombardo, The Sweetest Sounds Today. I want to hear that one. Philadelphia Orchestra with Eugene Ormandy, Love Story. Some early Rod McEwen. I always get Rod McEwen. More Brass Ring. Caterina Valente, Strictly USA. I picked up one of his the other day because they had the two of them, and I didn't get both because they were $2, but since they were $1 today, I picked up the other one. It was still there. Peter Matt's Orchestra, Quadraphonic Spectacular. Shirley Bassey, Belt's the Best for $1. What about that? Mike Curb Congregation. Sophie Tucker. This one I'd seen before and I left it because it was $2, but today, of course, for $1, I got it. And I kept thinking it was Liberace, you know, and I didn't notice until today. And I'm like, this cover looks sort of, I love this cover, but it looks kind of old to be Liberace. And today I realized, oh my gosh, it's George Liberace, not I can't remember what the piano player's first name is, but George is Liberace's older brother who had a career before Liberace, the piano player, became popular. George Liberace had an orchestra, and that's who this is. I have his Hawaiian album, which I really love, George Liberace's, so I'll be curious to hear this. More Maguire Sisters, and more Maguire Sisters. We're going to take a moment to just appreciate this cover and the magnificence of their hair and the magnificence of the tops they are wearing. I mean, look at this pattern on here. This is fabulous. Oh, and they have their names on it, so we know which one is which this time. They look very similar, actually. Riot in Rhythm, Henri Renee, and finally, Doc Severinsen, Brass Roots. I was pretty darn happy to walk out of there with all of the records that you saw and the book for $39. That was pretty good. Yeah, well, you know, I thought that was kind of all things said, an amazing deal. To get that many records and a book for $39 was pretty amazing. So that I was pretty happy about that. I don't need them, of course, but yeah, that's amazing. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe if you'd like to see more. And you can check out my radio stations. They'll be linked below if you want to do that. And have a good rest of the week, and we will talk to you soon, you guys. Take care.